This was a 100% dedicated Daryl and Beth episode.
At the beginning of the episode, we see Beth and Daryl really just surviving.
It seems like two people who are the last people on Earth. It's just the two of them, and they don't know if anyone else is still around.
Beth is feeling very alone with Daryl.
Beth doesn't want to just sit there and stare at the fire anymore. She doesn't want to just soak in the sadness.
I need a drink.
She wants to do something for herself, to feel like she lived a little bit.
But he doesn't seem to have any sort of emotional response to anything, and it wears on her.
I can take care of myself, and I'm gonna get a damn drink.
I believe that the entire country club is Dante's Inferno and the descent into hell. And every level that you go to, it's more horrific than the level above.
Help me take her down.
Don't matter, she's dead.
It does matter.
The idea of killing these things that were once human beings is still very upsetting to Beth.
Daryl thinks this just proves that people are horrible, they will always be horrible, and that there is absolutely nothing good in this world left.
He's sick of running, and he just stops running, and he turns around, and he just faces everybody. It was sort of like this Western showdown.
We see a moment of emotion from him, but it's very violent and angry. And I think it's scary to Beth.
This adrenaline takes over, and he's just fed up. It's him letting go of a lot of anger, and as he's winding down, he's starting to relish it a little bit.
Even though he's very frightening, I think she's at a point where she's willing to take him on. She's definitely fighting to live now.
I need to do this.
He admires her naive, hopeful way, and I think it's something that is very un-Daryl-like. So he joins in this quest.
Ain't gonna have your first drink. Be no damn peach snobs.
He says, all right, you know what, I'm gonna get that for you. And it becomes this mission to give her something that she hasn't had that's part of the real world and not this world.
That's a real first drink right there.
They find a moonshiner's cabin, much like a place where he grew up.
Home sweet home.
It's everything that he got away from, and here he is, back where he started. And it's driving home everything he's lost.
I've never been in jail.
It brings to the surface a lot of the demons that Daryl has had tamped down inside of him.
Never eaten frozen yogurt. Never had a pet pony. Never got nothing from Santa Claus.
We get to see those demons threaten to take over. And we can see a dark side to him that we haven't seen much of before.
Beth is always trying to push him to open up emotionally.
Everyone we know's dead.
Don't know that!
Might as well, because you ain't never gonna see him again.
The times that he finally opens up to her in certain ways are very frightening.
He's got so much weighing on his shoulders all the time.
Maybe if I wouldn't have stopped looking. Maybe because I gave up, that's on me.
Daryl.
And so many secrets and skeletons in his closet, and he just doesn't want to let people know who he is.
Maybe I could have done something.
The zombie apocalypse was not the big loss of Daryl's life. Losing the prison was the big loss, because it was probably the first time in his life where he felt like he had a family.
And Beth is able to reach out to Daryl, pull him back from the edge.
Places like this, you have to put it away.
Or if you can.
You have to. Or it kills you.
For him to find strength in possibly the weakest physical person in the group, but emotionally this one of the strongest, I think it's very beautiful. And he allows himself to be honest.
We should burn it down.
The main thing about the end of the episode is that Beth and Daryl don't know what's to come, and they've had to go through all this grief, but that they have a certain amount of freedom to be whoever they want to be.
That burning down the house thing, there was this weird cathartic joy in doing that it's new stage Daryl right there.
We're gonna need more booze.
It's this sort of joyful defiance that's a total rejection of everything that was in the past to Daryl.
It's a catharsis, really, for both of them, and Beth's able to enjoy that with him.
Now they feel like they're in it together, and they definitely have a friendship that is on a very deep level.
For